I begin to I begin to
Positive Vibration 365 Plus Global invites you to Gospel Explosion. Fired up for Jesus, committed to win. Come and worship with the praises. Ministers Alicia Milou, Letitia Thompson, Anika McNaught, Tidra Bennett, Annette Hall, Hazel Taylor, and special guest artist Tasha Palmer Jones, Horace Shepherd Hall, and J Jones 876. Location is not an issue because it's a virtual experience. Join us on October 28th, 7 p.m. Jamaica time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. Do not come alone. Bring your family and friends because special prizes will be awarded to those who invite 5 people or more. What are you waiting for? Book the date and see you there. According to experts, the most common reasons why couples lose their passion for each other and stop being sexually intimate is a pursuit distance pattern that develops over time. Let's build back the passion in unions with 21 Shades, a practical guide to growing intimacy in marriage, written by Daniel Brown Robertson. Let your expressions of love be a synonym of intimacy and not an antonym. Get your copy today on Amazon.com or call 07412701010 for more details.
All right, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon and good evening.
Welcome to the Couples Corner. We might as well name this evening the Singles Corner. Yeah, chatbot. So this evening we're going to be focusing this special edition on the single people. And so what you know, we are just going to sit back and of course all a reason with the people. And so we want you to come. All I'm supposed to know before number already. Get ready to call in. So this time I just want to not text. I want to not call in and bust a reason with us.
Kalika is here.
And share something with us this evening. And so even as you come on and go ahead and share, invite, alert the people and make them know so we're there. Sir Denzel Miller, where you going with? Sir, you need that thing I know. Hold on, wait name. 21. How much?
Shades.
How much? 20 what?
21 shades.
21. I mean all of 21, whole of 21. Yeah,
And you
21 shades. 21 shades, a practical guide to growing intimacy. I think the best word in other language, the best word is practical. Yeah, can't lose off of that. It's a practical.
He said just passing through. Thanks for passing through.
Thank you for passing through, sir. Big up yourself. Blessings to you. Good evening to you, Lady Andrea Holness. Listen, man, me hear this. Lady, I give feedback about the book, you know, and me get all nervous. Listen, yes, sir, Denzel, this will be in Jamaica. Listen, this will be in Jamaica by Friday. I am hoping that's how much I am holding my confidence. By the end of this week, we should be having this book out in Jamaica.
All right, have a good evening. They're having anniversary.
All right. So man, bless up yourself and have a great evening. Bless up the congregants for us. All
and
right.
his wife, of course.
Blessings. So greetings, everyone.
Encourage Me is here.
Come rock and come in at the place because this evening we're going to be reasoning with the single people. Yeah. We have a single kind of reasoning this evening. That is what we want, and we want to get ready for calling. So, Lady Andrea, well, let's go on your calling, you know. So make sure say you have your phone on speed dial. Go call in and talk with the people about Copacetic this evening. Lady, encourage me. We want a call from Canada, and so line up yourself to give us a call, because we're going to be talking this evening about the single people. Yeah. But in the meantime, you don't know, so we have to drop a one tune, you know. Shoulder bunks. Listen, this evening is all about promoting a healthy relationship, and we are supporting all our single people this evening. We come and invite all of the married people to come on in place, because we are going to help them this evening. Listen, they must know. And so this evening, we want them to know. I think 2 topics we want to look at this evening. 2 questions you just want to ask. You know. One is, how do I know that I am ready for marriage? How do I know? So, married people, only if you tell me, only they know, say, only they're ready for marriage. All right? So, that's one of the questions we plan to settle tonight. And we also want to look for what are the qualities that we need to look for straight up. All right? And me want married people start telling me what to look for. You know? I want to know.
I want to look for you.
I want to know. That's the way they look for.
You know what? You look for me.
So, me just
what
come.
were you looking for?
So, how did you know to say me arrive? How you didn't know say me arrive?
Pressure.
What else? How would I pressure you?
What?
How you know say me arrive? A man just turn up, I do. By the way, guys, if you never know a story, you know, me they are country, and them time they may be very spirited, you know. I know very spirited. Yeah, me did one of them over the top spirited individual. So we gone for like about 1 week fasting. Lord, show me my wife. I wonder if I have anybody on here who can attest. Well, that was what I was taught coming up in the church. So we never know what me actually I look for. We didn't just know say we must go for fasting.
I'm going to go for fasting.
So we go for the fasting, man. Good old fasting, no food, no water. Lord, show me my wife. Lord, show me my wife.
We like that.
No, interestingly, I there was one thing I knew though, was that I was not ready for marriage at the time when I was making this long detailed prayer. Never ready for marriage, because honestly, I think at that time I tried to straighten my life. Yeah, just I think they just joined.
Kind of settlement or nothing like that.
Yeah, I think at the time I just joined the military too. And yeah, I mean, I did not, you know, I know a job was.
You never just started joining the military. Oh.
Yeah, at that time, yeah, at that, never joined it yet for children, fresh out of school.
Right, and then your bishop, you tell us, you know, if you have plate and something, remember?
Oh yeah, so great. How do you know that you're ready? So boy, you know, I knew because I knew I was not ready. That's one thing.
You wanted to be ready because you wanted to show off.
No, I never really.
You never want to show off.
No,
but you're sweet. We didn't call them wine.
No. It was the norm in my church at the time. That all the young ministers, young upcoming ministers, we want if can talk about with wife. Oh, so they'll find one video and make on hear pastors talk about wife. I wonder if Sir Dennis is still up there, because I've got call later when I find out.
Fresh vegetable.
Oh yeah, I know that pastor. There's a part. Every time, you know, I thank the Lord for my
fresh vegetable. Yeah. Signature. How you did? Your bishop calls you way.
Stop stress me out.
You always call her something.
I come here to come answer the question. Then I'm not here. So, when you ever hear pastors talk about their wife yet?
She is the apple of my eye. Praise the Lord. She is the sweet on my potatoes. Amen. She's the butter and salt on my grits. She's the only sugar that my diabetic diet can consume. Come on, somebody. She's the Michelle to my Barack. Do I have anybody that can hear me in here? She's the Whitney to my Bobby Brown. Well, maybe not that one. Hallelujah. Come on, stand up. Let the people see you. She's going to get me late.
True enough. She's going to get me later. Same way them say.
You know, that
Oh,
year,
God.
people want to hear.
Where are you?
Me not hear some I'll get him later. Me hear something. But Cindy,
What you hear?
I bet Cindy hear something.
He said, stand up and wave. And then he said, she's going to get me later.
No, son, that me hear.
Where ear?
Me hear something different.
Your
People,
ears are where?
I'm going to play it again on the telephone.
No, I got me ear.
So extra when they introduce their wife.
Amen. I do want to introduce my wife. Amen. She is the apple of my eye. Praise the Lord. She is the sweet on my potatoes. Amen. She's the butter and salt on my grits. She's the only sugar that my diabetic diet can consume. Come on, somebody. She's the Michelle to my Barack. Do I have anybody that can hear me in here? She's the Whitney to my Bobby Brown. Well, maybe not that one. Hallelujah. Come on, stand up. Let the people see you. She's going to get me late.
She's going to get me later. Which for your mind go?
And that me hear. But
Where your ear?
that me.
Where your ear no valid?
So-
Sorry, God.
So if you grew up in any traditional old-time church, you know, real apostolic Pentecostal kind of church, you know that every young man in the church dream of this day when they can refer to them, you know. She's the done in my rubber. She's a white on my teeth.
Boy.
She's a glass that caused me to see clearer.
The glass to your eyes.
The glass to my eyes.
And the key to your heart.
So, I mean, that was one of the biggest ambition we had. And it could be the same thing with a lot of young men in church. So, young ladies, I'm telling you, just please, don't just listen to the words. Don't just listen to the words. I was there. So, we wanted that grand opportunity.
You've never done that because you grow out that.
Grow that fantasy.
You grew out that stage when we got married.
That stage? I don't think I've grown out that stage. I think I just know when to.
Exactly, because like convention and stuff where people used to do that, like.
No, I just think so because everybody do it. My life will be unique, you know. Me not like do everything where everybody do. Me like to be creative. So me pick my moments and when me ready for drop a lyrics, I'm just drop my lyrics and when me ready, right? But you know, it was the dream and passion of almost every young man in my church.
Every young man.
Yeah, thank you, English class man. When I was obviously growing up in church, and so most of my friends wanted to get married because they would have had that opportunity. And I think maybe it's something good. Maybe it's something to admire. It's just that we don't understand all the other things that comes with marriage and that it is not always about just that. But we saw our pastor do it, our bishop. He led by good example by doing that. And so we thought that was what marriage was really about. Oh, Patricia Allison, of course. You can get your book. Where are you? Are you in Jamaica? Let us know. Let us know.
Or is she in the States?
Let us know where you are and we can give you further details. So, Yeah. So at that particular time,
You say it's something that you admired.
yeah, it was something I admired, and initially it did make me feel like more a woman the truth.
Exactly. You see, yeah.
But I remember the conversation. All right. Great. So, Lady Patricia, I'm gonna contact you. Are you on Facebook? Or I need to figure out how we can get your information so that we can dialogue. All right. So just let me know. Are you on Facebook, any social media platform? We'll talk to you more. Yeah, personally, if you don't get to the book yet, you don't need to get the book, You see how my smile I run from ear to ear. Yeah, may I smile all through my ears. So so at the time, I think that was one of the things that was fundamental. I think that was what we thought we needed a wife for. The only other thing, me personally think we didn't want a wife for, outside of that, of course, every man knows that they want one wife in a church so that them can have legal sort out. So of course that was one of the other things. And then coming from country, we always see my father get the biggest chicken leg. Guys, you are on WhatsApp. All right. What? All right. I'm going to put my number in the chat and try to and so you can try to send me a WhatsApp, or if you prefer to send me yours, we can do that as well. 738-523252. Okay. Oh, in a Jamaica, I forgot 011. I think so. So, yep, there you go. All right, so there you go, Lady Patricia. The first 00011144, I think, is the area code from Jamaica, and the rest of it is the phone number. So, I guess if it don't work, just find out what is the area code from your location, and then
so isn't it 07?
No, when you are in Jamaica, it's different. So, yeah, so back to the story now, people. Story bomb, because we're getting at some serious stuff. But back to the story bomb. So, yeah, we know said the few things we need. So I know say every young Christian man want a wife for this reason. So you can have legal sort out. Yeah, yeah, our church preach so much about do not have sex. So till boy, and this is the only thing that will qualify us. So that was big on my agenda as one thing at that particular time. Then two, but I was a young minister, upcoming minister, and so we see our pastor treat his wife, and so it was something we desired and wanted for ourselves. There was two things. But then I come from country. And when my mother cook all the chicken leg and give my father the best one, biggest one, me just couldn't wait to grow up to get my chicken leg. Then my father used to have one special chair when nobody there slump on. And so me a dream I grow up, me just want to have my table so I can have my own chair.
How fact you want to
that nobody else could sit upon. I mean, those are some values that were existing at some point in my
life. How realistic is it now?
No, well, me not get none of that thing. That's why me take to pillow talk so me can hear it loud and clear. So all I want to fulfill, we can get it fulfilled. And then my father, nobody could dare eat till my father eat. The man was just such a king.
That couldn't work in a food also.
That well, you don't know. Yeah, I tell about when I grew up. It was. And then my mother have a way of giving my father about 10 different dish we eat out. So all me I grew up. That's all we were exposed to in terms of what to expect in a woman. And so that was where we were in terms of what we're looking at. Thank God we have a program like this so we can hold a reason and hear from some other people what real marriage is really about. But that was pretty much what it was. And then anything else must be having children and living together with an individual. That was where it was. But I knew I was not ready for marriage because my father, my pastor was the kind who come to me one day and he said, you know, I was talking to him, sir, your face me, I'll find my wife soon. That was out of desperation. you know when you're single and everybody else around there I get married, you know that little eager desperation start kicking. Well, so I was once there. I think one thing he asked me that opened up my eyes and I start realize how much me gone astray. Sir, do you own a bed? And all of a sudden, me realize, say, me now go have my mother bed to carry with me, you know. And then he was like, "So you have one plate?" And all of a sudden, we realize the responsibility that does now come with relationship. So I don't know if he intended for me to take him literal, but I did take him literal. So him say, well, if you're really serious about having a wife, every day you go work, buy one plate, put out. People, it's when me and married, me I want some big old box under the bed. some big old box of plate that I end up not even use.
The water jug.
Some big water jug, big cake.
I never seen in my life.
Stop embarrassing me. You know how much? You know how much am I? $20 me put on. Every go me go work.
Look like when he pastor telling me just start by.
Yeah, because at the time I think I was still closing out high school.
One of the white
So-
jug, one of the jug, the water jug, be a gold and white. You remember?
Stop it, man.
I don't know. Anytime we go to Jamaica, I'm going to send one picture I put up on the social media page.
Me not even didn't know said jug and those things would have come out of style. God no. Never
You
know.
look so ancient, you see, master.
I never knew plate and cup would come out of style. So I was just taking the advice. I don't know if my pastor intended for me to take it literal, but I did. And so we just start take plate by plate. Every work, my wife,
some
or
pretty
every
colour
time we get
thing,
money. Stop it, no man. Guys, look how this lady up there embarrassed me.
I'm not embarrassed you. I'm just like tell them so they can see.
Listen,
You know?
me have also
Sit through the
iron,
conversation.
some iron silver kettle. Because me buy electric kettle, but hear me then support me and my wife. And stop. we still a go and drink tea. So we get this big, we buy this big old silverware, and then I also know started buying knife and fork and spoon. Listen, guys, I had every shape, every look. Now here's the thing about it now. Me never know say I did not know that dinner fork was different from other fork. So when I went to the stores, I was not trying to buy a variety. I was just trying to have a lot of different knife and fork. So I could, of course, impress. But I did. At the time now, me I save hard, you know, man. If you buy one bed, you know, man, a long time me I save, you know, people. So I put on money and I put on money. Now, you know, those times persons actually go to somebody, a carpenter who make bed. So I couldn't buy one big king size bed and I couldn't buy a double bed. So I buy a good single bed. Hear me to my pastor some days after. I say, well, all me do, you see, you make sure you get a slim wife who can fit on the bed. And if she start to extend in size, sir, I will go on the floor. But, you know, that was as far as I knew in terms of what we were looking for in a relationship. When we reasoned out with our friends, we just know say, well, one girl will look good and the other things that that men normally just talk about. That was just what we were looking for.
No, I don't know what men talk about.
Yeah, man, yeah, if you go to church, them want a woman who can sing. Them like woman who can sing. Woo, because we know say first ladies can sing, right? God, that will complement the ministry. So we thought. So it was stuff like that. You know, minuscule things that we were looking for in the relationship. But
you did mention the fasting and prayer part. No?
Oh, some guy look at the fasting now. Right. So now people me come to the consensus that I'm never ready for marriage and I'm never ready for the woman yet. Why? Because I never have enough faith, enough cup. I never know if the woman I come crave. So we needed to make sure we have enough. So I was convinced that I was not ready, but here's what I wanted. So we go on this long piece of fasting, you know. God, just show me my wife. Show me my wife. God, don't let us have to say anything. Just show me her. Just show me her. I just want to have a glimpse of her, God. Let me have a glimpse of her.
You did glimpse her?
Now, looking back, God may have answered that prayer. But in that time, I didn't think God answered, of course, the prayer. After a while, I started thinking God take me for fool. Look how long me I stay hungry and me not see no bright light. I open up before me and I say, you know, see a wife, yeah, that's the one. You know, because that's what was sold to us in the church. We just think that God we're going to hear one loud voice. Son, go and take Daniel to be your wife.
Where did hear?
So we thought that was what we were going to hear. I did not hear that.
What did you did you hear anything?
Well, so initially what happened was that in the first time, you know, I don't know if this is God answering the prayer here, so, but I went to convention and this girl compassionately. Now me did I try to keep my eyes on the Lord while I'm still hoping that the Lord will show me. You never keep
my eyes on the Lord.
Of course, my eyes was on the Lord.
No, the eyes never depend.
Listen to me, man. When I went to convention back in the days, I tried to focus because there were just too many girls. Where are my Jamaicans who know big convention? Don't talk to me, you know, because if we don't go to church any at all, you know, when a convention, a whole
so hold on. So when I saw you, were you talking about the Lord?
Hold on, man. She not. Hold on. Am my story or your story?
All right, man. Listen.
It's like she wants to just interpret my own story for myself. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's what I was trying to make sure I keep my focus because it is common thing. I think it's well known that people go to church, convention, go look for a woman. I think we need to just admit the truth and just
never say, go look for nobody.
Oh God.
You didn't go look for nobody.
Me never, but what I'm saying, it was the social acceptable norm.
It is a social meeting.
It is a social meeting. It is where you're going to meet someone, and it was common in my organization. Yeah, please. She not listening.
All right, me I listen.
She's not doing well with the active listening. I wonder which page that.
Nobody go in my book. Mm-hmm.
So I think it is commonly accepted that without the woman them want to say I saw it go or not, them not just pop down go a convention. Any woman on here just pop down go convention. Talk it truth. But listen, you want to look your best, sound your best because you know say whole heap of man, whole heap of bull out there, and something might happen for you. That was a common, thing that a lot of persons. That is a secondary thing.
I love the comments on my thing. What?
Because convention in my favorite. Oh, thank you. So my secret. You know me like Cindy. I wear Greg. Greg, pick up yourself, yeah. You know me like.
Me dress nice at convention, but me never had look for nobody. Me just like look nice and look at convention.
We don't like to speak the truth, you know.
And them times I made it well slim, you know.
Guys. Every girl who will meet up our convention, who not married yet and single, And all when them a teenager, them want to make new connection. That is a common assault thing. Me say, at the loudest hallelujah you get. When you listen to me, no, man, all the spirit that they are sanctified, you know, man. When the hand them moving, no, man, it's glory. You see when them all go for rock. And then make sure you catch the rock there, no, man. And listen, man, and you see if you all go and like, you know, see them, then take the mic and testify.
I go volunteer for sing.
And volunteer for sing. All who never normally would have volunteered for sing at them local church. Convention, them want a sing. And listen, man, every note that connect that daily because they want to be on the choir. Listen. When me know these young girls, you know, they're very active.
Thank God, we never sing for no choir convention.
They were very active. So, anyways, you know, I know that for me,
you were focused on the Lord.
I was trying to focus. Apart, it is. I must always speak the word, the active word, the word here that we need to focus on.
Trying?
Is trying. Hola. Yeah. Yeah, we worship. Yeah, thank you.
Share testimony.
We worship different. Hold on, man. And the man them know that time we put on a preacher voice because we know natural ear girl. Hold on, natural ear girl when we know ears ring and no makeup I look a preacher man. So all who can preach, I go preach it, and we are make sure quote enough scripture, you know, because we are rehearse scriptures for the last month because we must create.
When I hear the confession,
we know we create the sound bite. We know the exact time.
No, that one is sweet.
When we listen. We know when we're going to raise the voice, you know. We don't know what, Daniel. That's the man, them, when they man testify, we know when to lift the voice, you know. So we talk quite emotive to a particular point. And we roll it in. Then we say, so church! And by that time you see all the goosebumps them shoot up. And listen, and now all eyes on you know, and just watch that sister who stand up nodding.
Oh, you just make a move.
No, you don't have to make a move. The move has already been made in the spirit.
Oh, so I go.
Just watch that sister who stand up and start to shake the head because she said, Mama.
No, sir.
All
all
you're hearing is my. So I was trying to focus.
Trying. Cindy said I was on the choir and I played the keyboard player.
Thank you. And you have three kind of men who the ladies look for in convention. Three kind of men.
The one that preach, the one who can
the one
sing,
we preach, the one we
music.
sing, and the one drummer always get left out in our keyboard. It's really. Yeah.
No man, they like it.
No, sometimes them think the drummer rough. I don't know. It just the drummer get a one girl, but and so much attention. The focus is the preacher, the singer, and the keyboardist. Watch them.
Oh,
whoa. Watch them.
See, they said, them love the drummer. Come and know, say, what did happen now? Church, which part we are coming from?
Which church?
They never love the drummer.
Listen, man, the musician, naturally musician, I get some attention. But you see the one where appear gentle, just watch the keyboardist. Yeah, man. All them girls they are thinking of their mind, you know, I say, yeah, him smooth. in gender. Yeah. More him play the keyboards like
Then
it's like
you want to see and them on the table over here.
it's like they must say, yeah, the one that can give me the first shade in a 21 shades.
Jesus.
Yeah, you know that him look like him can give massage. Me don't know if that go under them sister brain, but them a watch the keyboard. You watch him. You see all the gentle the gentle bassing. Just watch them. Those are the persons who the eyes are on, and guess what? Them a play right through all of the program. They can't help but they are front all of the time. But so yeah, so I knew
you were trying. That's the word. You were trying to focus.
I was trying to focus. We all admit that convention is difficult to focus. So we're trying to focus. So as usual, at the time I was, a relative preacher, and me and my brethren them run at the back of the church. Well, one reason, as usual, because you don't know after a good sermon there must be a little reason. And one thing that is common about men, them must have reason. And you can't go convention and a reason because you must have look for all of the nice lady them and a reason about something. You know what I mean? Yeah, you say, yeah, that one there nice. Yeah, that one there look like can be wife material. So some form of reasoning just have to go on.
So hold on. Are them something the reason about?
All right, well, I not look at. See, there, I tell you, drummer them normal no look good. Them rough, them look. Cause them do this kind of thing, extra thing to attract the girl. Them kind of call. Them all beat the drummer extra hard. Yeah, but no man, people I watch the little gentleness, and them thing, yeah, and like the preacher, cause the preacher can lyrics.
So you that talk about them something there when you that talk?
No, when me can't tell you what me not talk about. We know me that one reason because that's what men do. Men have to reason. And one thing, whether we save sanctify or not sanctified, we are always going to talk about women. Listen, I think there's a little piece. Just one little piece just built inside of it where when you talk about women, we will talk about women, and that's why I don't know this, that's why I don't just a certain way, dress, talk. Listen.
No, but you have people who dress a certain way because them just love to look a particular way.
Daniel.
When I was
Daniel, look for me with a straight face and tell me, say, when you get dressed, you now hope say somebody going to compliment.
No. Well, compliment me, of course. Because I look good. I know say I look good before I come out. And I make sure say my clothes them set right for me. But me never look nobody.
All those Pentecostal girls and set all the hot a certain way, you know what that means.
I'm not you did like we hot.
So yeah, well, so that was me. I was at the back of the church and we were one reason. So watch.
You weren't at the back, I know exactly which way it is now.
Out of the fence, my girl, in the back of the church.
Never out of the fence,
yes.
The walkway there up along the part there did there.
My girl, but they straight out to the fence. You walk straight through the building and I mean that. And me know
the side of the church, when you walk to the side, like you go for the chapel.
You not even remember, so me have to tell you how it go. My story now, me know the encounter. Watch this now. She came out, and me and my virgin them still a wall with one reason. My girl come out just a big church money.
Rally money.
Could you just give me some money? I'm trying to
never used to talk
to meet our church target, and we trying to do this. You, my friend, know with feed mind. We might not have the money, but we have the money. yeah. Go on the money me you want.
No, me never did say that.
But the money you want.
Me never did.
My brethren say, you can't get the preacher.
But me never said that because them time I did prim.
Oh, what did you say?
I don't remember what I said, but I know I never stay so.
Yeah, the money is there's money me need. Then that time, my friend, she have one older friend who she walk with, and she don't that eyes me off already. you know the friend that we already select somebody for them friend.
the guy bringing the invitation.
I'm not talking about my friend. I'm talking about your friend. I'm talking about Olive. When I have Olive listening.
She not listen. She know about the program.
Olive say, yeah. That time them call her Dan. Yeah, Dan. Yes, Dan.
You remember
So,
that?
my friend done long time say, yo, same number, and I just write off my number and give girl. And girl go on like she forget about me. And you know.
Most of me must invite him to come preach.
Yeah, they're not coming, they want to come.
You want to give me a number. Right. I don't call him.
See, well, and Gregory has some girl, where one like them art now skip a beat, Wait now. Now me left maybe a year after that. It was made out and go like NYS. I think I went to youth service. And then me meet some other girl. If you go upon youth service, you're going to meet whole heap of girl and you're going to take picture with whole heap of girl. So, of course,
I did a long time after that. 26, that was 2006.
Yeah. So,
2008. We meet the young lady, or 2009.
Well, no, it can't 9. Have 8.
It can be.
My girl. Let me reason with Cindy. Cindy said, so the friend them always see the chemistry. And that me I tell you, them the thing connect her a long time. And she not even knows that the thing gets for a long time all in her heart. Hear all the thing going on. We go anyways and go take picture with some girl. And girl them go back. Go put up all my picture in a dam and never know say she had the daughter.
No, let me tell you what happened. You see you?
Right. Tell me now.
So I was in Brownstone going to community college, right? And then there was this young lady who she came and she was talking about doing NYS and she carried her pictures and I think you guys had a banquet or something. Have banquet or something like that, some formal dinner or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at him
and
take picture with
he was
girls.
her date, apparently. And when she get to the picture, me say, "But the guy look funny."
Oh,
so I'm like, "Where's he from?" And me ask her if him name Nick or something like that. Because him face did look familiar.
Proper.
But it's not like I know interest.
Proper.
I mean, never jealous. You want
proper jealous now. Like them people feel like they miss them opportunity. Like she had tried dig a girl to find out if me and the girl actually in things.
You did that?
I said that yeah, so you don't know people. So we never link up now. We never link up until maybe a year or two after that now. So hold on, why are you smiling? Me I smile hard because me know the young lady one session with one ex woman.
Hear them jealous, yes.
Oh, you mean?
Well, jelly.
Yeah, I remember some.
Lady P, some love Lady P. Me say if I love you one more time. You hear what she say? You just want me to be jealous.
Hold on, man. Listen. Where me take that picture like I mean say when me I take picture with woman, me take picture good.
Oh, so hold on.
Yeah, man, I want to know.
Yeah, little lip.
Yeah. I don't know me photogenic.
Me never jealous.
And me
when the young lady show me just say, oh, that's nice. And I know him from church.
All of a sudden.
And that was the end of the conversation. And me never look for your number.
So, people, listen, let me talk my story now, because you're going like your story, and my story is me finding that to say.
All right.
So, people, so maybe about 2 years after that, no, I was in the military. And, I think that time them have one big incursion at Jamaica and a couple things. But, yeah, and I remember, the time, hold on, yeah.
A 2010.
Yeah, man. Well, I know you have to call a year so that the people know she incursion.
Oh, sorry.
So happen now that we were going to battle, and my mother called me, and I basically the on the phone and
Like
said,
him all day today.
you know, God, my son never come back. You know, hear all the things happen. Basically, get all upset and hang up all the phone there, man, because my mother reminds me I'm a human being. I'm never want to know me a human being still. But then, you know, here's the part now. The man them put me on front of the battle. Because them say, all single man. Hear them. The man them run a
No,
survey.
nobody a live for.
The man them run a survey and say, where are the girl in the where all the man them there? When I'm married, now have nobody for ball for them. and no children for ball. Come on front. So of course I qualified to be front and center. Come, you know, you only hear come through the geldings. Get the gelding them way. So, Jenks, in that moment, you could understand why I'm going back in my fasting.
That's what.
So, I resume the fasting when we start maybe 3 years ago. I said, God, me never tell him why. Because look at now.
That desperation, me can come and St. Mary.
No, the Lord upon the thing.
Okay. Dark.
Oh yeah, like God, look there, eh? The man them all send me, the man them send me, I got dead. The man them all send me life now. Count just because I have nobody God.
Come talk or upon talk.
I rush myself. So yeah, so I was front. So they sent us out first, and of course we would have been the first to get stuck, and can't move. Something happened, and I end up reach Montego Bay, and you know, and down at Montego Bay for a couple of days, and then something happened again, and them attach me to some earring, and I fly around the place for like a while till, you know, them just decide one day, say, you know, me have extra time. and decided there was a particular duty that I was supposed to go on as the gelding. But when I go, them didn't have more gelding than the people them what them actually need. So them just tell me, say, me must go and go easy back until me get a call to come back. In that moment, me start to God, and now you need to show me my wife, you know. So
you have to go.
So we can go find my wife, and now I got no head front center of no battle. So in that moment, people, may I tell you, well, me don't know, but me just know, say, me hear some supernatural thing. Me just think some supernatural thing happening. It could be me, but some supernatural thought just happened, and me just remember, say, you did have a young lady who come. Who come a convention and just hear audibly say, your wife, they are St. Mary, you know, just like that, you know. No, I've never been to her house and I don't know her like that, because we have never met since that particular about 5 minutes of conversation. So me, you know,
and that was really our first time exchanging words.
So me, you know, in a me passion and drive, decide to take a vehicle and head out to St. Mary. Me tell the brethren them, say, yo, the only thing me remember when the girl attacked me, say she have a father who have a jerk center. Hear me? You know, saying stop at every jerk center. Look, going stop at every jerk center until you don't find her.
I saw them say that.
Me tell them that. So
were you in the army vehicle or
army?
You did come person in uniform?
No, yeah, exactly. Coming on my army vehicle. So it's so up now that my brethren say, yo, I won one regular, you have two jerk center, but the things I know them is about what you talk. So me go carry go left you right there. So it look like when me pull up now, me pull up with all of my gun well strapped and helmet and everything, face all covered because in them time they soldier now and display in face. So I'll face wrap up and jump out of the vehicle and walk up and good morning. Can I speak with Daniel Brown?
Yeah. Well, Roberts.
Me only hear the mother come out. She not here. I said, so I can't get her number. No, sir, we can't give you her number. But I really need to talk to her. No, sir. So, anyways, I went down to the base, and then of course, so once you're going to a new area as a troop and you're on duty, you have to go do road. So of course, Mr. Decides I go do road because me always I hear about the sport area and I've never been there. So from the moment me reach out them, it's like me I just make 4 with this brother who we always know from youth camp. Telling the convention good enough. And as the man see me, no, we have never spoken about Daniel, and we were not even friends. The first thing the man said, Daniel, you come for. And of course, me shake my head as she me come for. So, may I explain to the man, so me go to the woman yard already, and them said, yeah man, you come here. Oh, she know up there. So, Lacey, I hope Lacey listen. She in Virgin now. Lacey no. Let me carry you go up a Lacey. And make Lacey call up a yard the butch now. There, what them a go on with? Try stop your soldier. So of course we go and once where is I would say, Lacey, yeah, man. Daniel, you come from a regional shop. Oh, Daniel, you come from? Okay, no problem. She's there, I said, but the mother says she's not there. I said, no. Hold on, let me call her.
My mother smell a rat.
Just pick up the phone and call Daniel. Where are you? I'm at the house. Time for the past speaker. See, she's there. Yeah, you take a taxi and go back right up there. Don't leave. Don't leave until she come out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I took the car, went up, come up. This time I decided to ask for the mother. But apparently no me in civilian clothes me look like normal somebody. So this time they pointed me directly to the daughter. And me just walk up to her, because after me go through so much stress, Gregory, me not in the whole heap of lyrics in no long conversation, me just get straight to the point. Me just go and say, my girl, I come for my wife. The Lord tell me so my wife, don't I St. Mary, I'm a come for my wife. I must see up a Preston Latin or down a Port Maria or over one of them. And why you pass send and hear me?
My church now have no girl.
Me just say, me done with the talking. Me just let you know, say, at that, me come out and me want to know. One like she never interested in the people. All of a sudden, cheer pull, and we sit down like we know each other from forever. Listen, me never used to eat jerk pork. People, me say, right now, me say, the young lady catch me with all the jerk pork. Jerk pork and festival and the jerk chicken. Me never go left again. Listen, me never business of what the food hold me a certain way, people.
Your belly.
No, me never go nowhere.
No, sir.
I'm not going anywhere. And boy, I tell them, just dead there until conversation, a bust in a conversation, It's like our father say, you know how she just get interested.
My father come and look for me and he never see me in the position from today.
A long time I see the man sit down on the chair out there. Well, at the time, the man try extend all the ears and extend the reach of the eyes to see if you can see or even glimpse what go on. That time, my girl don't carry me, gone run, I want space, you know, man. Yeah, gonna lock me off in a while because space, you know. And a boss reason for me, and we have boss reason and a whole attack. Well, I tell you.
Daddy come.
Yeah, but no, him never remember say the trooper, you know. So him a come up with him like a bad man thing. Come. Hey.
Come
Daniel,
here.
come
Come
here.
on, honey.
Here. No. When you see them little man, they
They have
come
one
back.
intention.
One intention. You come. No, me I tell her, by them time, me have belch jerk chicken in a man. Me have burp, jerk chicken and jerk pork and festival. Me not leaving. So, it's like me sit down too long and look like me not leave. Mr. Brown called me.
Hey, come here, young man.
Come here, young man.
I can tell you a story.
So, here,
Like this.
Hear the story now, no? You know,
Make sure it's right for me.
I want to tell you a little story about a farmer and him pig. And me I say, okay. And me I say, yeah, father, go all a reason with me and I look like things are going for me. And say, so you know, farmer had some pigs, you know. The pigs used to be in a pen. And every time them just break down the pen and come out, the farmer give pure trouble. The farmer open up back and nail him up back and put him back in. One day the pig come out.
Peer problem in create.
Farmer can't take it no more. Farmer pick up a padlock. That time he take up a padlock. Take up a padlock in his hand. And
So you know what happened to the pig?
You know what happened to the pig? Hear me? Hear me like me bright. Like me's an astute student.
Scholar.
The astute scholar. Hear me? Him lick him with it and him dead. Hear him good. But guess what?
I am the
farmer.
And you are the pig.
Who do you think is the pig? The story can only end one way.
You must be quite lucky now.
So, young man, I would encourage you to take your flight.
Conclusion.
That time, you hear me in a man say, I want to that man. That man don't know me, man. I want to that man.
And I tell you that say?
Same way me I say. Here Daniel come around.
I want. Daddy, I watch you know. You know them I watch.
When me I tell
Then
Daniel.
just don't know if you comment.
When me I tell Daniel, so me I go away, you know. Yeah. Every time me I talk to somebody, my father come.
I lie. You don't lie.
I can't take him in and come
You don't lie.
a pure tantrum.
You never say that. You're waking up.
Pure tantrum I drop it
You
up.
never do that.
Me I tell.
No, you know what I'm saying?
time.
Me never do that, you know. Come here. Me
See.
never. No. You're so wicked.
See him.
I lie.
You know.
You're not me.
Well, same way. Well, I know. Hear me no. Well, I know. We get called for more jerk pork and jerk chicken.
Me
You know.
never said the part there.
And then Kasha made sure seal the deal, you know, with the jerk pork. And she realized that she captured me with the jerk pork, you know, and the jerk chicken and the festival, you know.
Your belly didn't
So,
lie. Me
she-
never said
She give me.
when daddy leave, you come and
Hold on.
talk and you give me a number.
Hold
And
on.
so we can be
Hold
prayer
on.
partners.
Hold
Remember?
on. My girl, stop. I'm my story. Let me tell you about my story. Can you see if you have a different version from me and my story? And me tell you how it go and you tell me how it go.
We believe Cindy.
Yeah, no man. Yeah. Yes, story. You go tell. It better know same way. So now, peeps, me didn't know, like, me didn't know. I said to myself, you know, what I'm telling you, man, hear me, you know what? You know, say everybody have a track record about St. Mary away. So you know, me come go on my yard, cause you know, we want a far me there from my yard, and me don't know where I go on, you know. So me decided, so me I go cut you now. Hear my wife. What him say? Oh, me and me go on like, you know, and tell her what I go on, you know. No, say something, you know, man. Because every time I talk to somebody, I saw that they come go on, you know. It's like, me no fist up, no friend, you know.
And them time, them did very prim. So me know say I'm not somebody did.
Honey, I see you.
Me never did test so.
Hold on.
I know me start that.
And I let it the next week.
Me tell my story.
She not have a story yet because of my story now. Remember, me are the person who initiate everything, you know, at the interim, you know. So me only I refresh her memory. And anybody know my wife, she don't really remember things. So it's okay if she behave like this, she don't really remember things. That's all right. So me, you know, my girl, like, she don't want me left, you know, man, because it look like me I lock her head, the right way now.
Tell him there, standard English.
Yeah, man.
God, them time them did very English. You know, say no, me start talk.
Yeah, man, that's true. That's true. A pure English, but it's the same thing. Can you imagine the speaky spoken? I can't bother, you know, because every time I'm talking to somebody, this is how my dad behaves. Just imagine, see how much I want.
Just hurry up and move with the story about.
And I fill me up with more chicken and jerk pork. Cause she make sure say she
you
plan.
know, say you come to me, you gotta leave. You were going to leave after the whole story.
You know, me try done the story and we can't done. So after that, you know, because she still there, because she enjoy the reasoning and she love me company and you know what I mean, the band in her bill and her heart a beat buluf because she wonder if her father end all of this a great hope here. And so
me never hopeless.
She make sure
me never hopeless.
Hold on, honey. She make sure make me know.
We have choices.
She make sure make me know. Say, look here, you may have had choices, but that one option could have win. You know, just one option. You know, yeah, one option, and me I did the done. You know what I mean? From me step on the scene, all other option get rub out. And so it go. And so from me turn up, you just know a Robdon about. And from me step in, I did my girl I try make sure so me know so she have interest in us. So she I say, here, you want
here, Anika.
You want something more to drink? Bridget, people, let me tell you something, man. Big up Miss Abby because your daughter make me thirst free.
Remember that?
She make sure say me thirst free. The way me drink and feel good.
Remember that?
Then now me I go cut my wife and make sure no say the connection stay. Hear me no my girl. Hear me. You're remind me. Hold on.
Remember rest for this because me I cut.
Hold on. You know them people that were still a try play hard to get, although them fully buy into the game. Here now. I remember, you know, me no want no husband. I remember, you know, me no try to be married. I mean, I try to say.
No, hold on. You wanted to exchange numbers again, right?
Babe, hold on. No, we weren't exchanging numbers. I will make me talk with that talk. It's been almost 14 years. How would you remember?
So how you remember?
because it happened to me. It means a lot to me. So I have to keep everything under that. Yeah. This is the first real link up and meet up, you know. So how me must miss out on the thing. Everything means something to me. So you know, people, you don't know, say, you know, my girl, I make sure that she meant her space in my heart. Same way I make sure, say, me know, say, you know, she's already wooed, although she don't want to admit it. You know, here I know. And remember, I don't want anybody to get married, but I don't want to get married, you know, I'm not looking anyone, you know. So you mean, me never tell me I look nobody. I just simple tell her, say, I come for my wife. Me I look nobody. Me for my wife. So I say, anyways, see my number here. And I'm expecting a call. Hold on now, people. Remember that she said initially the first time I did it, she did not call for years. She go on like me never exist. Watch her now. That's when me.
No, you can't pass it out.
Hold on, man.
You can't pass it out, say this part.
Guys.
You must start about the prayer partner first.
Guys, I'm stressed. No, we're not talking about the prayer partner. No prayer, this one to you.
Yeah, no.
Think a prayer man come for prayer. Come to you. My wife me come for.
No.
I was clear. Hold on. When
the prayer partner part, they come in first. And that's how we exchange numbers.
Honey, not so. Me tell you how it thing go. Me never look no prayer partner, me I look wife. So you
tell me, say, yeah, it's about prayer partner to catch me.
Me not talk about no prayer partner yet. Hold on. And that's how I go. So you not gonna try to trick me and mix me up. I was very clear from the beginning. The first statement I said.
Jay says is here.
Yeah. Big up yourself, Jay. The first thing from the first time I see her, the first thing I tell her is me come from my wife. So me don't know how.
Yeah. Mash up his story.
Me don't know how she come from with this prayer partner business. Yeah, here where you want to hear. Me know a wife me come from. Yeah, me see my future and I was not leaving until I secure my future.
If confidence was a person.
So, hear me now. Girl, me expect a call. Here, me say, me I go out like car and I left my girl. I say, like she want to ask me, you coming back? You know, am I going to see her again? Well, I'm going to have a car. My girl, I'll call taxi to come pick me up.
But we grow very good. So I'm not like a special for you.
You know, it might not special for you. You know it's special for me. I am being treated to a proper hospitality. Well, I am going just to the camp. The camp is about 5 minutes. We could have walk. And I tell her, I say, me I go walk. You know, I don't want you to walk. I'm calling a taxi for you. I'm going 5 minutes. 5 minutes down the road. 5 minutes me I go down the road. I'm the only here. No. No. And by now, you know, she left her father's shop, you know, figured say she had the cashier and come out the road with me and make sure me get into a car.
But it's not like me go far, me just go right out at the front park out of the roadside. What you mean?
Guys.
They just think it is just very special for you.
Guys, it no matter if you think it's special, it was special for me. I am the recipient.
Okay.
Here's a woman treating me like a king. I'm telling people what to look for. This was what I was looking for. Here's a woman putting me first. And a woman, look here, I put her money where I put her money where I out there. Me I tell her, I say, me a working on my girl, me pay my own of you. No, I'll take care of it. Tell me something. And tell me that she don't have no interest.
Yep.
And I take care of the
Your parents grow me good.
But me a stranger.
But that's how my parents stay. I used to say so them stay too.
Yeah,
That's how my parents stay.
Lady Andrea, she's taking care of boys. She was so concerned. Well, I know, she told me when me get her number, she going like she don't want the number, like she not going to call me. Look here, it can't not even drive off good.
A lie.
I'm going to look for the number. Hear me now? Hear me? Yes, my wife. Guys, as a matter of fact, if you hear me call Danny, if you hear me normally refer to Daniel as my wife, as in it's just one normal way as how me talk. You know, everything you hear me say, my wife. That has begun from that very same day. And I phone me get a phone call and I just say, yes, my wife. It's like I am reporting for duty. It is at that time now. She's still on the phone and tell me about, you know what, I don't want any husband, you know, because I've seen so many failed marriages and I don't care if you're a minister, I don't care if you're saved, because it's some of these saved people that do these things. I say, miss, me never tell them me want nobody. Me tell them me come for my wife. And me I leave it there. Me believe in a God, and me I trust in a God, and me know what me pray about. So the prayer talk come in now.
But fish, yeah, no. Me never interested. Them yeah, no. Still that introduce it to other people.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Oh, and you pray too. She try to get the gap for the conversation continue. So you pray too. I said, yes, I pray every night. Oh, then we can get together and pray every night. Guys, Clara Bono. I mean, I met this
Clara never start first. We did start with the digital free night.
Digital free night. Hold on. No, me I try to show you. Me I show you maximum interest. Guys, and my wife I put all my phone card bill at this particular time. It's not that me couldn't do it and I would not do it. My wife just decided.
Because the parents always have a buy credit. So when you put on them credit, then me always have the free night. Remember. So we start.
Yeah, but only me never out of credit yet. No, not when me meet Daniel. No, never out of credit yet. Guys, me I get all upgrade. The first Samsung.
No, that's a long after. No, but and I just
the first time me have smartphone.
He used to no, make we talk first, talk his story straight. And I just saw it happen. We started to be we were prayer partners and we are going to prayer as prayer partners. No, the phone we have never good. The phone we have our old banger phone, it never good. And the kindness of my heart.
Kindness.
I went. I think it was a birthday or something.
Not a no birthday, nothing, man. You just decide.
Or was it a summer month?
You were just going to invest in your.
I'm going to buy one Samsung smartphone. First touchscreen. Me say when you get it in the forever.
Guys, me say, if me not even put the phone down, you mad? The most expensive phone me I have them time there. I said, no, man. My wife buy that, and from that, my heart even lock even more. Me going now.
But at that time, when it start talk, didn't we?
Me
never get enough phone.
Me not even know the talking part, but me just know say we have prayer, and you they say a prayer partner. You have me know me have partner. Yeah. So while you are the prayer partner, me have partner, and so much of those prayers. While you pray for Tom, Dick, and Harry, me I pray for my wife. Like, Lord.
You know, it's not easy. And we used to do that sometimes. We get so he ever have prayer requests. Oh, Inka, Daniel. We have this. It's like a long list to pray about.
Me I occupy you while I pray about what I pray about.
You see how my name is there? You tricked me.
No, guys, I did not trick her. That's not true. But
eventually, though, after praying together and stuff, like there was a connection outside of just
connection. There was a connection. I don't know what you're talking about. What kind of there was a connection?
What was it?
From day one, the thing it come like a vice grip. There was no separation again. There was no you going anywhere, guys. Me I tell her. She don't do nothing. She don't go nowhere without me know. It was just like, God, Jesus. We are now inseparable. We earned the name. We achieved the name Psyche and Trim. That was what we were called. We were now.
Mommy called me so.
No. Me need to tell the people them the nice part, nice part. So, but even up to this point, guys, I mean, I was now seeing some very good values, and I'll tell you this. values that I didn't even see within perhaps my household and growing up and things. And so I was being exposed to a whole different kind of culture as to, you know, what relationship is all about. No, when how you going now?
Can't be straight enough.
How you going now? Yeah. So of course, you know, we know waste time. Because once we realize our heart there, we are going to put our action right there. So of course, we bust the third piece of fast. My God. We bust the third piece of fast and then decide that we're going to do the engagement and all them things. But now, people, now me decide now. Here my
Sashel.
here
Well,
is my
we have to put in the part
experiment.
about Sashel. Because at that time, there were other guys who I used to talk to. Like I was friends with them.
First thing you start.
Sashel. Where's Sashel there? Listen.
All right, go on,
You know that.
What me know what? Go and talk. Come on, know what you're talking.
I used to have more male friends than lady friends.
Me not talk. Them they are just people, you know, them account milk, them account cow. Never milk. Not talk about every woman have them whole man who just gather around where just account the cow.
And
me are the one whenever I come me come for milk the cow. Right? So from me turn up, me establish what I intended to do and what I was about. Me never waste the time. Me never watch my fish for my plate. From me come for just eat fish and go through.
Jay says a man did love the voice. The voice when the phone is dryer.
Yeah, exactly. So me don't know what she talk about both man with the all this. So me have a business, but none of that because from me come, me know me I get vibes. And one thing with Jamaican man, we know when we are get vibes and when we know when we take over the full attention
The
span.
piece, they were looking at the fish.
Thank you. Them a look for the fish and me I eat fish. Eh? All you fear can tell me about other man when me and you spend
Anyway,
most.
I was so innocent at the time. Like I just see them as friends. Sashel, babes, listen.
You spend 20.
Sashel.
If there's 24 hours in the day,
Jesus.
you spend 20 with me.
Sashel.
So who is number one?
Sashel said to me one day, Sashel said, Daniel,
yeah,
you have to be very careful because it seems like all these guys are interested. So she said to me, said, Daniel, you have to decide on one.
Of course. And she know the one that you're going to decide on. Yeah.
And that was how I started to limit some of the conversations that I used to have.
Yeah, good. Guys, she know a long time say, Robdon capture the art and it never matter who did the bout or who did the round. But win the game and I was bestest at the game. So what she was affirming was what was inevitable. She needed to have done that. Robdon was number one and he had taken the lead by a mile. Everybody vote for me. All our friends them vote for me. First, guys, if you want to win over a girl, make sure you win over all our friends. From day one, we win over everybody name our friend. Yeah. When I me turn up all for your yard, man, you hear one of the youth, yo, the general there.
I said they did extra. They did extra.
Extra. Nobody no get them kind of honorable introduction like me, man.
Not because and the guys them I saw them stay. You ever see how they go on when they see people come there?
Yeah. Let me talk to Lady Andrea, because you know reason. When you know your position, Rev, everyone else stay right back. Yeah. Me just tell the rest of them hold them position because the real boss about. Yeah, and everybody know that. From me come through them know. All some people have to do are just stay in them corner feel like they're art. Like we missed everything, but yeah, Robdon come through and just sweep up. Done. There we go.
No, sir, play some music, yeah, man.
No, me now decides that we're gonna bust engagement now. And thing. Me no come from an orthodox background, so I never go ask no daddy or no mother, no question. I just feel like say me a big man.
Guys do not to be like that, okay?
But just think me a big man and me just know say me want propose and me I go propose. But here or now.
But at that time we did official now, so then my parents didn't know so we had date because it was official.
That's it.
Remember your dad come preach and something at mommy church.
Me don't know when they did unofficial. Cause first thing, me never sleep on your yard yet. At that time. So me don't know where to talk about. Me don't know about what did official or when it did official. Me know from day one me had one intention in my mind and my mind is set on that and me know me win the game from that time. From me walk in a shop and lay eyes on you, I won. Yeah, me never lose. Ladies and gentlemen, so me say and thing. So of course me go bust my engagement.
But I knew that you were going to propose.
You never know nothing at all because first thing me frustrate you and vex you up hard. Yo, my girl vex really hard and me just wait till she vex till she a bust make sure I walk one good distance. And then
but that was before me didn't know say I got propose.
Exactly.
But right, so me didn't know because I at that time I had a diary and I remember I wrote something entitled that day the wedding bells. You know, so the diary they're the house now. Anytime I go find it, I'm gonna show no.
Alright, if people them say I go talk for your story next week. When we don't talk my story.
I'm story to talk.
So guys, of course, you don't know. Bust me ring, you know, hear my girl I come ask me after she done say I do.
No.
With her glad self.
Me never say yes. Me say what gonna tell mommy.
After you're done, stretch out your finger and get ring for finger and I do already and we bust all piece of ball together.
You remember yesterday me say if me not answer, because me never answer
Here
same
no.
time.
Here or no. So who I go tell mommy? You mean who? You know, just wear guy you know.
What you say now? We must just wear the ring at the house. Oh,
guys,
God, this man and I have no home training.
When we reach work the day, I get a phone call and at the first primary reason with Daniel's father. Me nervous. All the year, man. I must commend you, man. It's a big move you're making, man. Well done, man. I'm proud of you, man. Well done.
But
am I one daughter, you know? Can't deal with the thing like an underbed thing, you know.
They never do it right.
Thing of do official, you know, we have to have big cake and wine and we have to have
engagement ceremony. Same time, they will never know say you have proper engagement ceremony.
Well, I tell you, end up have one big piece of engagement ceremony. Next time we did married. Because the only thing we never do is go kiss.
Exchange vows.
When I feel like exchange vow, I feed with cake pan fork.
And toast and stuff.
Toast and drink wine and can't even. Yeah, that's the out there. I only hear my father in my background and shout, "One wing! One wing!"
Bird can't fly for one
Bird
wing.
can't fly for one wing. Yeah, only one wing you get today until you call it marriage, you know, no wing.
And you can't fly.
Yeah, no. But yeah, people will bust the engagement, double up the engagement.
But when you propose, like me did vex now because I could wear the ring. Because that is him never do it right. I couldn't wear the ring, so I had to give the ring to mommy for safety. And she hide the ring so I couldn't even see it. Snatch on a little wear or something. But he came over for a week before the engagement ceremony. Yeah. And when he came over, Danny said to him, "You did not come to see Daniel. You came to us."
When I don't know how you take over. Everything when she talking, she hears you third party. And me tell her and she.
No, but listen, But you're gonna the engagement ceremony. This is before the engagement.
No, this is
This
not.
was before the engagement.
No, it was
sir.
not.
It was before the engagement.
No, it was not.
It was before the engagement. This was the January time. It wasn't after. You know why? We took that picture. Anybody see the picture in the white hat and the red dress? That ladies convention January 1st. Tell me, so.
Guys.
And the thing was about February thereabout.
But that was not that.
You came over for a week.
No. That ladies.
You did come up for one day for ladies convention?
Beg you tell her me tell the story because me no say no so go. So me I go and
what you say? We got that day.
Not so. But anyways, guys, we did have to end up go our father. Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. So all the while, Gregory, them sit down and count. Watch the cow walk about and enjoy just looking at the cow, but never make an approach. Or take time.
But I was friends with those guys before.
Exactly.
Before you.
They're not friends they want to be. That's why they get moved out.
You told me like this story with the donkey and the man.
Thank you. Yeah. You go you go for borrow donkey out there with catch. Chat. From me come back, me I share the thing. So, let me done my story and don't interrupt me back.
All right, sorry.
See, Lady P, I said, talk my story. Thank you, Lady P. Boss me, tell her I need some justice when her. She just try to stop my story and my progress.
All right.
So, after the engagement thing, they get invited officially to come to the house for the first time. Now me come, I say, yeah. And Daniel I go bust on one reason, and all them kind of thing. And now me here say, boy, I know that you come to spend time with the family, and if you know who you are married to. So, at the beginning of the thing, people, me I say me I do a sort of work, yeah, man. Me I fix kitchen, me I fix bathroom, me I do woodwork.
My father have some big machine,
Channel. It was a 7-day course, people. All this work.
fix all kind of things.
All me hear about. If you want to have a happy wife and a happy life, you have to know how to work in the kitchen. You have to know how to fix up bathroom and all them something. Yeah. You have to know how to fix up around the yard and fix up our garden. And all them things. So you don't know, say, me go up on a full 1 week trading. You don't think me just turn husband, so I work hard. Me have to qualify. And when we done qualify, Jay says he never done right the sign, Virgin. He never done right the sign. Me have to write a 3,000 word essay. Why I want to marry Daniel. Yeah, my father-in-law. Listen to me, this is such a small ask. You say you love her. Yeah? Back in the days, people pay birth, right? Cost so much money. Now me ask me a 3,000 word essay. That is simple, man. You should be able to tell me that and make sure I'm gonna count the words and I'm reading. Yo, guys, from day 2, me I write that essay. And me I tell you.
Why you are married? You just see people pick me, I want them, no one.
Guys, me I tell us that essay they come home to me. Me realize that be a bubble long time.
And I repeat word.
And I repeat the same word.
Plan up the essay.
Because when me I write, me realize me don't know why. Me don't know what to say. Me just start repeating. I don't know like how we have worship.
You just say like and so and therefore.
Guys, we never know say what essay so hard they express oneself. Even though me say a long time me a rehearse writing man and the words them now come.
You know what I'm saying?
The words them must stay.
Mommy said they have one letter. She said she has searched her job is something and she find the one paper where they did write something. So when I come at Jamaica, she gonna give me. Me feel the other paper there.
Tell her so nobody
I
will
want to see it.
Mr. B just come make me the day right and essay. And more time me come in and man all carry all a glass of juice, you know. And like, you thirsty? Yeah.
Sweat.
Yeah. Refresh man and think. Refresh, reflect, think, and go again, man. Yo, we start run the essay like, you know, we start run the essay away. More time me I deal with things
You
like
must know why you want to marry.
we start running
Why
thing
you
like
when I'm married?
we start running thing like a pure hallelujah. More time me I write all some praise night. Get all of some place and me say I love Daniel with everything in my heart. Hear me, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I'm just write a whole paragraph and say thank you, Jesus.
No, sir.
When the day comes, we submit the essay. Yeah. But when we add this up, we say I don't want to do that. All me I say is Daniel every minute I try to seek me out and I come say, yeah, right, I'm going to put you under pressure. I must stress you. That time, Bridget, when I listen to man halfway through the week, me really start question myself why I want. Listen, day 3 me feel like pack up and go. Day 3 me really, Bridget, me I tell you. Day 3 me really feel like go up because I don't know why me I sit Why
that hurt me.
We don't know why me I sit exam and I don't know why me I do practical and all that something there. But you don't know. Push through people because she was worth it, you know. She was worth every bit of the word, although me repeat and bumble jumble up myself.
Never look for paper.
But you know, follow through and go through, man. But then now people hear the part now. Me are going about 5 more minutes of that talk here, man. Because Daniel come mash up the conversation today. Don't know. So I don't know say people may reach a point in I think, you know, where the relationship are go on, you know, and the family are go on good, you know, and thing. No, me, you know, them time they have to ask permission still to go up and date, you know, me just allowing them something there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, me decide me ask her to go up on a date.
No, that was first. That was before engagement.
No, man. You know, listen, man.
That was before engagement.
Guys,
you know,
guys.
say I go back where.
Guys. Can I no can't text my wife and tell her let me tell the story.
That was before. Because
Man.
after that you proposed.
Then I say go, man. Man.
Remember it was an army dinner. Would I never get allowed to come on an army dinner with you?
Guys, that which way I talk about with
the KFC when I could afford the KFC and get it free.
Oh, something like that. No. You have to talk my business like that. Yeah, guys, me not talk no more story, man. You talk of my story and plan the story.
But yeah, go back where me I tell you.
Guys. All right. At some point, at one point in the thing, you don't know me say me want to go up on a date, you know? And me have to call the father and I try explain to him why me want to go up on a date. And you know the man they love details. You have to tell him, so why you want to go on a date?
And where you going?
And hear him now. So what you gonna do there that you can't do here? Tell us. Explain. I mean, I try to explain, say, I want space so I can talk and I like to go to one place where lovely. So you don't think here is lovely? You know? But you know, I can prepare some nice jerk pork and jerk chicken for you. And you guys can sit up there at the table So tell
But
you
in detail, we all right.
you know, well on a man, wife, but you know me explain the story. Yeah, you're the one no. So yeah, but I hear you. So why you want to take my daughter out there? Why to the park? What is happening at the park? What do young people do at the park? I mean, now I try to use my Christian self to justify the thing, you know. So me a Christian, you know, man, you know, I'm like, you're a Christian. Yeah, you see Christian, them will give trouble. Christian, they give trouble. Yeah. What do you go in there to read the Bible? Why not a church? Guys, we just give up. Give up and ask about the park. So now me go back to the man you know, and say, Bridget, I say, Father, I want to take out Daniel, you know, I want to bring her to dinner. And me know me have whole heap of talk in my head because I know say my go ask me whole heap of details. Why me can't eat film food and all of them something there. So I start telling him, say, boy, Father, if every day you eat something, you want to eat something different, right? So someone say, so me can't prepare something different. So me I say, you know, me just want a different chef. Just want somebody a different prepared food. They said me we have all that time to come back and eat some of your own. Right now, I just want to have somebody else. Anyways, the man promised me, no man, the man a 6, that I from December, you know, yo. I'm not counting people. December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August 19, you know. Yo, me say, August 19, me plan it thing, you know, start. And me get me here say, yeah man, me I gonna make that one, man. It's when 19 come and me I feel good, say yeah, the day finally come. Me only hear, me don't think so. Yo, but good girl, I'm mad over here, you know. I want you. Good girl, I'm mad. It's everybody in the house, not talk to nobody. Till me get all phone call and beg me to talk to good. Now imagine. I think this was one of the greatest challenge me have. Because imagine me vex and you are going to consult me to talk to the person who vex. January, yo. Go through it in a people. Go through it in a thing. On the thing say. Sure. The thing me just get for drink milk, so me have to work hard, yeah, man. Whole heap of obstacles, people. Whole heap of barriers. Me have to jump over. So, yeah, me have to call my wife, you know, and talk to her and say, yo, no worry yourself, man. Remember, you know, they got today now, but we have the whole future. Yeah, this is just today now. Listen now. You're gonna be out of that house soon now. And here I know. I can't wait to come out.
No, but them time they are holiday. That's why I made it St. Mary. It was holiday because normally I would be in Kingston.
Yeah, no. You know, so I could have just go about my business at home.
Right.
And them now
that was the point.
And then after we ask, we are trying to do the thing the right way. Them come mislead we. Look how me and look forward to the thing. I feel I try big Daniel. Yo, we have to keep a date on the phone, bitch. we have just have a phone date, you know, and the whole time we just talk how we vex and how we life will go better off when we when we do have.
But eventually, when I went back to Kingston, no, them approved for we go for me meet up at Mandeville. So, me not even know if they ended approved because they ended well vexed still. Guys, here now, so them approved. Them say we can't go no fancy restaurant. We have to go to a local restaurant. But anyway, a KFC alone we could have afford. So never mind. So, you know, say, you know, in other week, you know, me not have to pay for me school fee and the money run out. So when we turn up at KFC and join the line in a KFC, you know, upstairs where the kids section there, yeah. Well nice too, you know. And guys, me weird, you know a real date we go on, so we wear shirt and tie.
But I want a body bash KFC, you know, cause proper date. We go on him have a shirt and tie, white shirt, blue pants and blue tie, you know.
Let me see if we can find one picture.
Because me go on date. KFC, me I go. When we turn up at KFC, you know.
See it here.
Jesus. When we turn up at KFC, you know, guys, and turn up in our line, you know, the people have go make mistake and raise the meal deal, you know, man. I know style. Wicked people them at KFC raise the meal deal. I know some
You see the order, see the picture here when he come home for the week, for the training. All right. See it there? Then the KFC date did go on. You see the order? Then after that, then the dinner. You see that? Talk right.
You know, me I just end the story.
No,
guys,
not
just end the story also. Me talk
And
to
could
no
have
one
pay
next
fee.
time. I talk to no one next time. Because every time, this a lady I make talking hard. Every time I have to start over. Yo, me can't bother you, man. But, alright, guys, so what it go on, you know, you don't know, say, me then I line, you know, when I squeeze me to come in, I want a good girl, know, so me not have no more money. And all me a miss pan is the is the real deal price have gone up. I'm ready. I mean, I don't know because she drive come all the way from Kingston. I don't know. Oh, we got to turn her back now because we can't buy the food. See, that's why every time I hear a certain rate of personality, you know, we say Gregory, my heart leap every time I hear a certain rate of personality in Jamaica. I talk about don't forget no KFC, man, you know, because every time I hear me vex, you know, man, because Jano, you know, say life they just rough at the time. And me stand up in our line, man, and me I tell you, say everybody in our line where they back of me, probably I look and I say, yo, me see why he can't move forward, you know, have the money. So you know, like me stand up on the line and I hope say the price just reduced magically. I was waiting for a miracle, but the miracle just not upstairs. Just get a hear me to my wife, you know. Just going to get a meal deal for you, you know. Hear me now. I'm just going to get a meal deal for you, and I'll just sit and watch you eat. You know? Why you do that? I said, the school man, I'm just not hungry. You know, I'm just not hungry. I'm not feeling it. I just want to look at you. And by just looking at you, my belly will be full. I'm just happy you're
Money
here.
enough, you know. Broke. Like a church mouse.
I'm just happy to stare at you. And I'll be full by just looking at you.
KFC was everybody dating spot. But
Guys.
No.
I couldn't flap myself, so I try to save myself. I tell her, I say, buy her drinking, my thirst will be quenched. I drop her some lyrics and everything. And I say, girl, one look at me, man. Look here, you have just filled my belly. I am just not in the mood of eating because you have just covered my heart with all of this.
And them time we never used to eat enough like chicken and something. Years ago.
Hear me, guy. Hear me too, I know. My heart just began to swell. The moment I saw you.
them time that we used to share.
That time, all me
Used to
can
share
do,
food.
me just can't buy the KFC. So because me did that try so hard and negotiate with her and I tell her and I war. You know, the woman back coming out must say, the lady behind me must say, Jesus Christ, man, just tell her so you don't have the money. Here, oh, it's all right. I'll take care of it for you guys. Anything else you want? So me end up keep me $400 still and get 2 boxes of
I
food.
know you couldn't afford it. You see price you have at Jamaica, you know.
That's why I don't want nobody talk bad about KFC because people have small beginnings.
See, where
beginnings.
Cindy said already, personally, agree me to say.
Yeah, man. And then the thing about it, she not, well,
nobody got it.
She not no man for sure. So I'm just saying.
Nobody got it, yeah.
You know? maybe she need to set up your KFC, man. Raise down the
One heap of
standard.
blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah, it's true, man.
Yeah.
It's not where we start. Yeah, it's where we end up.
And them love to this. Nah, mean.
Chat about. Yeah, you know, it's not where you start. We had a rocky start because, of course, guys, if persons don't
See,
know,
that we used to cut the burger into and share. Same thing.
yeah,
Yeah, I never used to love chicken them time there. They used to give me chicken and eat.
I mean, it's true, man. Yeah, and we see, and we see
And then
him.
after I get greedy, I want my chicken.
Yeah,
I tried. Me think say you're nice.
yeah, me just have to take care of you. You don't- I have to take care of
I
you.
mean, it look too magan. You think me hungry?
No. Guys, we're going to end this conversation because there's too much story to talk about, you know. So I'm just going to just calm
When
it
too
down.
much time to talk about me.
But I'm gonna end it here. But it's
Them time I was a slim chick.
the truth is, people, is that it's not where you start.
Yeah.
And I want to just put it out there that I was struggling because my family didn't believe in tertiary education. I was breaking down by deciding I was going to go to college and university. So nobody was going to help me to do it because they never warmed up to the idea. So I am kind of like the person who start this, and then now we have other persons in the family who now believe that they can do this. And so I had to foot all of those things. During those times when we met, we normally not see each other until 3 months. We're living in the same country. But I had to work every weekend because I had to juggle the tuition to go to school. And so I work every day. I used to work 24 hours. So it's not now me nocturnal. I've been nocturnal for most of my adult life. So I had to go to work I had to go to school like from 7 o'clock till about 3 o'clock. And then come off, go work.
That's why you don't sleep on your job, you know. I'm used to talk to you.
Yeah, that's our next thing. So yeah, me have to go work. So I work every night into the morning and then get up and then change off in the morning and go to work. And then I used to work every weekend, every single weekend. That there was. So so we never used to see each other quite often, but the communication was rich thanks to Clara. Big up digital free nights. We have to honor them thing there because
when they send with Clara, it was something else.
Them thing they help us out and help keep the union together and that kind of thing. That was pretty much our life. And so even though me at work, me have to try to buy things and own things because me have mine now, so me actually I go get married. So we never used to have money like that to spend. But you know what I mean? That's why I want to put out there that persons need to understand that sometimes it's not about, and we're going to talk about how say you're ready for marriage. And what were some of those signs? Well, for me, the signs I saw was one, I could trust my partner. Daniel lived an exemplary life. There was never a time that I have to wonder, who she's talking to or that kind of stuff. We start to have that kind of open, respectful relationship from earlier. So that's one of the things that I knew now that I was able to get married despite never have a lot of the things that I needed to have. Our goals certainly aligned, although she didn't want to be liar. I mean, I tell her, say, no, I be no liar. We want you to be something more civil and that kind of thing. But we were outgoing. We believed in family. So these are some of the goals we had. We believe in family. We believe in family time. We believe in raising our children together, stuff like that. So those things align. And so this is very important at the onset when you're going to start out. When you're asking yourself, am I ready to get married? The other thing is that I felt safe with her, right? I felt I could share anything. I could talk about just about anything with her.
We made a lot of sacrifices as well.
Yeah. And I wouldn't have to feel bad. I think I could be honest with her. So I knew that was good, right? Another thing that was prime for me is that we experienced a lot of hard times together. And I looked at how we weathered the storm. And she was always hopeful. So she was never the type to bawl and scream and talk about, this and that. No. She has always been that kind of person who supportive and tried to be on the bright side and the outlook. And something I must always big up, and I must publicly big up about my wife. She has put her life on hold on a number of times. Every time we move from one country to another, from one place to another, it means she's packing up to follow me, which means she's pretty much starting all her life over. It's never me following her. So I have never packed up to follow her. She has always been the person who pack up to follow me, and I honor that, because a lot of women would say, me now left me already, established this already now. But once, what I think I'm very happy about is that once I show a dream or, a vision, it becomes the family's vision without much competing. So I have to big her up for that. So those are some of the things I saw that made me know that I was ready for getting married. The other thing was that I recognized that marriage was not equivalent to wedding, right? I learned that from early, because the wedding I had so much people that came to support. We had 258 people turn up for our wedding, and I'm talking about uninvited guests. But when it came to the marriage, it was mainly just the two of us who had to go through. And so as long as persons understand that wedding and marriage is not the same thing, and so the very same way you're investing in the wedding, you need to invest in the marriage. That's how you know that you are ready for marriage. The other thing is that this is very important. It doesn't matter how we look at it, our family play a role in our relationship. And some persons might say, me am married to the partner, I'm not married to them family. Well, I lie at you, especially if the person loyal to them family, and especially if they had a good relationship. So you're going to have to factor in this. So it's very important that the family actually like you. and so you should be trying to, and even if you guys have a rough time in the family, you should be trying to look at solutions or trying to do things that does not escalate anything. Because at the end of the day, that's their son or that's their daughter. At the end of the day, my wife is her parents' daughter. And so what I need to do is not put her in a position to choose. But what I need to do is to try and make sure that we build that kind of relationship that we can live, in harmony and peace. So these are necessary when we want to decide.
And one of the things when we were courting was that when I met your family and stuff, I noticed that they were like, you'll go there, but the relationship was, with your sister. And because of how I was going, I was like, and that is why, as persons, like if we see that, we're in a relationship with somebody and that kind of thing, like we can help the person through things, and I was determined to say, listen, it can't work, so and so the relationship mended.
Yeah.
And now look at it.
Well, yeah, exactly. But in my situation, with my sister, it was just more out of disappointment.
Right.
Issues would have happened that
would have led to
my sister is the prime bull in my family. That's a sister that my family would have spent on, and they saw her. Nobody saw me actually. Well, at least I don't know. I never had persons who celebrated that kind of outlook for me. I was always going to be the farmer or the taxi driver or something like that. My sister was intended to be was destined to become the pro. And we never bad mind her for that. Me just the things that she did bright and deserved to be there. So when she made decisions that I thought didn't align with the family's vision, of course, I was very disappointed with that. And even now, today, we still good sister and brother and everything, but she knows I'm still disappointed. You know what I mean? And that's a healthy thing. Disappointed, but still love each other. But the point Danielle is making is that she didn't come to try and,
to
further,
break, right?
Yeah, further
the
friendship, right? But rather to try and be that, that person. Because there are times when I could live by my biased opinion without factoring, my sister's position, right? Like for example, when my wife was choosing bridesmaid, I count out my sister completely. I didn't want her to be a part of it. She's like, no, I want her to be a part of that. And that's the kind of thing we're saying. We're not trying, you are going to a family not to try and build a wedge, but you're basically going here to be that objective person. Some of them can at least like, right? They, there are different things people not like about you, but at least let them like the fact that you're objective and that you're fair, all right, and honest. Gregory says, I remember when I was working 2 jobs, Cindy used to stay on the phone with me for hours. Yeah, that's me. Enough time I drop asleep. As I tell you, I never used to get sleep because I had to gather night and go to school a day. But, those phone calls help to keep me up, right? That's why it's not possible to see my life without seeing Daniel, in terms of, the sacrifices that we make together. Men feel comfortable with a partner who can rise and fall with. Exactly. A woman who can do 5-star when money running and KFC when we broke and we still happy and supportive. Absolutely. I love that. Yeah. Being good. Yeah, man. Being good with your in-laws. Even if there are things about them you don't like, but try and invest in the things that are actually good. Right? Let them know he has been an objective, fair, honest person. And that's something you should try to create. All right. As we wrap up, also the other thing about getting married when you know is that you can afford to get married. For us, that's gonna be another story. I think I'll talk to you guys about that because we actually get married. I'm never remember seven if you book one hotel the next day, and boy, man, tell you. Not even did have the money. But, yeah, and then after we left the place where we stay, thankfully a Samaritan they come through for us and help us out. Then we forget to say we did have actually live together. So we didn't want money for pay rent. Remember we walk up in one hill, way up in one place,
St. Anne.
Lime Hall. One woman did freshly dead out of the house and the house little and small. So
Must Ben for going.
And I think at the time they were charging 16,000 Jamaican dollars.
No, it was 14. 14,000.
Couldn't be 16. I think it was 16.
I think it was 14.
And we couldn't afford that. You know what I mean? We could not afford that. So, guys, we knowing that you're ready for marriage is that you can actually afford it. It's not just the wedding. And I would advocate and encourage anybody to not spend half your money in no wedding, but invest the money in the actual marriage. Remember, your marriage is like a product, right? And so, you're trying to get the best out of the marriage. So it's best to reinvest in the actual marriage itself. Now, listen, I'm not saying we shouldn't have big wedding and celebrate because we must understand there's no price tag on celebrating each other. And when you can afford it, right, go and celebrate each other. We should not just be grinding, as they would put it, and with no time for fun and appreciation. So we need to make sure that we're doing that. All right. Please repeat what you say.
Lady Andrea put it in.
Oh, marriage starts after the sermon. Oh yeah, man. Marriage starts after the sermon. Invest in that heavily. The other thing that you know that you're actually ready to marry someone is that you can openly talk about the future. No, people are not ready for marriage, just talk about the present. See, all I had was a vision. All I had was a dream. See, Daniel was right to say that she had options, right? But maybe the options were living in the physical. But it compare me to them at that particular time. Maybe me never have nothing. I never had anything. But I guess I had a vision. I had a good plan in terms of what I was trying to achieve. So, ladies, we must stop waste time at ask man,
So it's not about the car and who have house and all these things, because at that time.
Yeah, and stop waste time and ask people about them favorite color and them favorite food. You will figure that out. I mean, That's minuscule compared to what you actually want to ask person. You want to know what their plans are. A man who's ready to marry have a plan, right? He may not have the money, may not have the know-how, but he has a plan. And that's why you see that radio personality, me and her can't agree. Because she likes to, it's like she want the thing ready done and the thing to be perfect. There's never going to be a perfect individual, and the woman who sits out there looking for a perfect individual will never get married, correct? Because there's nobody who's going to check all of your boxes, right? But we need to look at some things that are necessary for moving forward and necessary for having a progressive relationship. And for me, it's the person having a plan. It's the person having a great outlook. The person don't get stuck by their situation, because a person who get burdened down by their situation, that person is never going to aspire, try to be anything different. So you need someone who can, hit a rock bottom and bounce back from that rock bottom, right? A person who can go through difficult times. It's not bad if your light get cut off with somebody, but what is their outlook? What are they trying to do? Certainly you don't want somebody who has developed a culture of having the light cut off. Right, so that's that. They need to have an outlook. So that we might not have the money. I never had anything. We never. Together, Daniel and myself bought apart from a little single bed that I have passed down to my son, which we never sleep on yet, or no sleep on because he don't live in Jamaica. We bought everything else together, right? So I basically went into a union with absolutely nothing, right? And so if she was to assess me by the standard of that radar personality, I would have failed woefully. I would have been woefully inadequate. Never had anything. And on the same end, Danielle would have not had anything either, because I got married 20 days after I graduated from college. She got married before she even graduated, right? She was out of school, but just
3 days after my last exam.
3 days after the last exam. So we never have nothing. Right? So just because you don't have anything is not that the relationship can't work. But what's the outlook? What's the plan? What's the goal? Does this person have you as part of their goal? See, for me, I've always, plan and be planning, and Daniel will tell you that me involve her. Me I go want you to do this. This is what we're going to do. That's the kind of language we use. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And I'll tell you this: when we got married, the night when people fear of what they call it 21 shades. Yeah, in the night when people fear bust 21 shades, Daniel and I literally sat down at our bed and was just discussing the future. And it was just writing out a 10-year plan, just like that.
No, it was a 5-year plan.
It was 10.
It was 10 years. I
right.
will achieve it in 4 years.
4 years, right. So we made a 10-year plan of some things that we thought, because when we look at our life and our financial situation, we thought these things would, if we were going to even achieve them, it would have taken us 10 years minimum to do it.
Remember, we had to be about the car and the house.
Yeah, when it go right, which one are the best one to go to?
Yeah, I said the house, and I said put the car upon it.
Those kind of stuff. And everything that we wrote on that paper, and that's how I know having a plan work. Everything we wrote on that paper without $0 to our name, right? We acquired in about 3 to 4 years, every single thing. We were doubled. In fact, there were times when at the time when I got married, I just come to a diploma, not a degree. My wife said to me, honey, I have a degree. So if I have a degree, you need to have a degree. And you know what I mean? You don't know the story, I'll tell you another time. She don't tell me, say, go and tell the people and tell us, say, you can't come back. And the rest is history. I never left UWI until I had a master's degree. So, and then equally the same thing, when I now started my second degree, then I am saying, wife, you now need to step up and do your one. After about 1 year now, I end up taking her with America, so she never actually done a second degree itself. But that's what I said. We need to have that kind of plan. That's the thing you need to be trying to look at. And if you have a spouse who don't have them kind of outlook, then you're going to struggle. You understand? Because you're going to always try to drag them, right? You need someone who is, is self-motivated, intrinsically motivated. Yet there are times when they are going to be discouraged and they need some extrinsic motivation, but it can't be always you. I tell them, say, you figure school, you figure do this. No, that's not your son. That's what you do with your son, or that's what you do with your daughter, right? The person needs to have some level of independence, recognize their responsibility, and so naturally motivated to acquire these things. And I see the under touch. Yeah. They have to have ability to bounce back from whatever hit. Yeah. Good. And starting from scratch is the best way to start a marriage. Two people building their empire from ground up. Love that. See? Good.
When
and
the
then
light cut
when
off,
the
you
light
either put you up until next month. But I told I go live in a dark.
yeah, and that's something I told my wife too. I said, honey, if I don't have the resources to do something, I have it. Remember, and as a family, I know me alone and suffice two away. So we need to have that kind of teamwork. Yeah, call it forth by faith and work towards it. That's right. And here we are say teamwork plus vision equals success. Love that. All right. So yeah, last few points. My wife touched me already in terms of time of what. Let me just put these out there. The other thing is that you must like who you are around. You must like the person we are around. And the other thing I must say is that don't fool yourself. I don't care how sanctified your eye them be. You need someone who you're attracted to. That's the end of the day. All right. Attraction is not limited to age, size, color, or any of those things. It's just what you like. All of us are unique, and we have some unique preference. There are some things that we can help our spouse to work on, but there are some things we not gonna work on. And if you know you're just not gonna work with it, just don't work with it from the get-go. Right? So you have to be attracted to the person we are with, or else you're going to find yourself at a situation where you're unattractive. You're not having that drive, not passion. You're going to endure a relationship and not enjoy. You need to be able to enjoy. When I know I really enjoy my marriage is in the pandemic, to be fair. Because in other times, a normal time, you basically go work and come back. You have a normal, routine. But in the pandemic, me I feel live with this woman at 24 hours in one house. If you weren't enjoying, then boy, some people you either black and blue, and some people get thumped down and licked down and all them foolishness there, right? But that's it. That's when you can find comfort in each other's presence. That true mark. That's very important. If you're not there, you should be considering the marriage. Okay. The other thing that I will say is that you both are making effort for the relationship. Can't be one person trying to push. It must be both persons. Right? So if you have a relationship where you make more phone calls than the other person, right? You show more interest, and that already should tell you a big red flag. Right? Nobody try to counseling him into it. It's just not in him, or it's just not in her. Right? Wherever you have interest, you're going to demonstrate that by your action. All right? Listen, when a man wants something from a woman, he do everything to get it. Right? Well, that's the very same thing. So if persons are interested, they'll do everything to get you. So then you buy all my phone and all them something there. And call me every night and all them things. The next thing is that both of you need to own your own lives. Right? And by that I mean, listen, you take the advice from person, you come to Couple Scanner like this and you listen to what we have said. But I shouldn't be the person who own you. And I said, Jay, that you must do, and Gregory, that you must do. I should be able to give you some position, some suggestion, tell you what I think are some good ideas or some consideration for you to look at. But you should be the man making a decision. We can't have any more mama's boy or any more dada's girl. That kind of thing keep relationship from striving. So, from thriving. So that's something that you need to advocate for. All right. So since my wife touched me, I'm going 3 more points. You can talk about finances. Believe it or not, money is a big issue in every relationship. Don't fool yourself. You can't be too safe to not have money problem. There's always going to be money problem. Money problem come because of what our persuasions are. So you see, if I am a natural saver, then we're gonna have money problem because I feel like my wife has spent too much, I'm gonna have a problem with that. And that is going to lead to disagreements. You see, most time when people are say, boy, people, a mama, this are people too nagging, usually there's something else that is channeling the issue itself. All right, and so you need to look at that. A person who is more a spend, what do you call it, spend drift. Yeah. So if you love to spend money and somebody else tell you you can't spend, there's going to be friction right there. So you need to be able to comfortably talk about money. If you have your spouse and you have to hide your how much you make, that might be, if you're not married yet, now going to people business, you're married already. I talk about people, single people I talk about. If you can't keep it open on money, if you have to hide your money because the man are going to take out your purse and carry go buy rum, you shouldn't. That's not a relationship for you to pursue because, hey, you need somebody who have your back. Marriage is something that you're going to work towards so that it can be successful. All right? Good. All right. 2 more points. Then 3 minutes and 2 now. All right. So the second to last point is make sure you're doing marriage for the right reasons. And that reasons can't just be for liquor sort out. Because me can tell about this. A man will fly from England to Jamaica to get some of that niceness and fly back. That does not mean love. Sex doesn't mean love. All right? Please remember that. A woman think different. Woman normally, unless them a sex worker, right? A woman need to feel connected.
Affection,
them need that affection to get involved with you, right? But for a man can just sort out anybody because man just love that and that's it. So never mistake that for love. So ask yourself, really, would I want to spend my life with this person? That's some questions that you need to ask yourself. All right, make sure you're doing it for the right reason. The last point I'm saying is make sure you know say you're in the marriage for the long haul. Right? Trust me, there are gonna be some rough days, there are gonna be some hard times, there are gonna be some difficult times. But you can make it. I don't want persons to sit down there. Because enough time when people say hard time in a marriage, it brings discouragement to people. Them don't want to try marriage. Every marriage have some form of challenge. That's common. But after you start learn to do the marriage together, when you start know how to navigate the problems, the effect is not as great as it used to be. When Daniel and me never know how to angle thing, we argue about everything. I know whether they on the program, I argue back and forth. Right? Yeah, right. But no, we don't have to argue and go on like that. Why? Because we have no understood to a level to how we approach and address certain issue. All right. So those are the points I want to share as it relates to how do you know that you're ready for marriage. I do hope that those points made sense for you. And if you're a person who has been asking these questions, or you know somebody who is asking these questions, tell them, so them thing, tune in and reflect on these. All right, good. Don't worry, we have a book a come for the singles named Before I Do. Before I Say I Do. Yeah, man. So
Before I Do.
Something like that. No.
Sweet there.
Yeah.
Not even know when.
Yeah, because you angle the name of business right now, my thing is just tell people.
Stuff when people realize they are taking off for the long haul.
Thank you. Exactly. Because you realize, we not know we out, Because most times people are going to because them still at them have options. Or me not have to do things with you. When you get to the point where here this marriage is for the long haul, then the quicker we shut up and find a resolve, it is easier for the marriage to work.
No, Black Eye J.
Yeah, man, true, man. Daniel will give me a black eye, man. Tell you, she'll give me one proper black eye.
I'm not a view, say.
You see how my face brown? I'm not going to see it, because I can't hide them in a way makeup. All right. So, there we go. Guys, we hope, let us know what you guys thought about the points that were shared. I think they were great points. And, let us know. All right, but other than that, we thank you so much for tuning in as usual and listening to us.
And sharing
We are
discussion.
trying to get to how much? We're trying to get to 1900 subs, right? We are about 7 out. So, 7 or 6, 5, yeah. So we're about 5 out. So tell on a friend, tell on a cousin, tell on a nephew, say, just get her up down in my sub and make we reach up at the 1900. No? I will take that and go
No
on.
abuse. That's
Yeah.
right. Victorious living.
Those of you who have not yet subscribed to, Greg and Cindy, look for the link there now. Wifey. Make sure say on a go and go. You don't know. Make sure say on a go and go subscribe to Greg and Cindy as well. Don't know. We have built some black empire.
Jesus.
I built a black empire, And
Jay says.
yeah. And I think Jay says what is it again?
Tasha. Jay says Tasha timely thoughts. Him say we build fear or something.
Tasha timely thoughts. Alright, so let me drop this one too because she, Jay says the boat and thing. I don't know.
Tasha timely thoughts.
There you go. There
yeah,
you go.
she is.
There you go. So don't know. Yeah. So I'm gonna drop that one too. Yeah. I build a black empire, so check out them channel and of course give them a sub so we can
Greg
go on.
Cindy 2016.
Yeah. This costs only what you call it?
Free a touch.
$0. Just a touch. So I know nothing if you go click on it and sub, and let's grow together. All right. Tell 5 and a good friend to come sub to the thing and make we reach the 1900. All right, see the 2 people come on board. We need 3 more. You can't call 2 on a nephew. Call 2 on a cousin, man, and make we go. We're stuck in another 1800 there so long, so we're tired to see 1800. We're tired to see 1800, so click the subscribe, man. Sure, we need 3 more. When I have 3 person here with 3 brother, 3 sister.
Oh, say something while me under this.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, man. Remember, and of course, JC is a member in album launch.
December.
And you know, Cindy them a musician too. What you mean? So them are gonna love that too. Yeah, so JC is launching his album on December 10. We want to make sure so we go support him and thing. Drop some more information telling the JC. Just you have to give me more information than that. Remember me, I get older now. And give some more information so we can put it out there to the audience so persons can know what's going on. And if we don't have something that come up, tell we so we can talk about it. And we go on build a black empire together. Alright? Alright. Boom. Yeah.
Alright, guys.
So while we wait on that, I'm going to stop talking.
While you wait?
Yeah, I'm going to wait on JC's. Tonight was beautiful. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Thank you. All right, so one of the week we'll come back and talk about the rest. This is family. With direction of your daddy Jackson. Oh, yeah, I want to go for true, man. It's the right sun side. So once you drive through Port Marathon, is the first jerk center you reach on the left hand side, at the right hand side, in the corner. But just ask Uncle B, Miracle Jerk Center. Yeah, man.
It's across from the Port Maria New Testament Church.
Yeah, we're not gonna love it, man. We're not gonna love it. Yeah, I want to go to make sure no black me Uncle B, Black Barbie. Extra then come with a camera. Yeah.
365
Yeah, though.
plus oh, Positive Vibration concert.
Oh, wait, next
The
week?
28th.
Which day that?
The
Friday.
28th of October is going to be
Yeah. Okay.
streamed.
All right. Yeah, we have a concert
That's
this Friday.
week.
Yeah, this Friday. The 28th. So guys, once you subscribe and turn on the thing on the supposed to see the thing around. All right. But with that said, I'm gonna stop talking and just
That's
tell.
what we do. Vlog the food, of course.
Oh yeah, man. Gotta go vlog him. I've spin up him jerk, man.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. So my wife shall pray. Pure trouble she get tonight, as usual.
Lord, we thank you for tonight. We thank you for the discussion. We thank you for every single person who came on to, be a part of the discussion as we, shared our story and also, sought to provide points that persons who are, hopeful can, look forward to as they seek to, get that getting that commitment with a partner. I pray, God, that we will, as people, continue to humble ourselves before and include in the process as we seek to go forward in our marriages, those seeking marriages, every step of the way, that God will set goals, not selfishly, but God, as we seek to serve each other, as we serve you, God, in our unions. We just thank you, God, for giving us the privilege of sharing on this platform. And we pray that as we go from here, that we'll not leave that which has been discussed, but we'll seek to see how much we can add that which was shared to our own lives. I pray, God, that you'll find it pleasing as we seek, God, to do our endeavor best to live our lives as you, God, desire. Amen.
Amen. All right. Thank you very much, guys. I just got that flyer from Annika. So let me just tell you when is it. It's going to be. It's the album is called Better Me. The album launch is going to be when is this? December 10, 2022. It's going to be it looks like 5:30. It's going to be at the Strokes Hall Baptist Church, Strokes Hall Main Road, Golden Grove, P.O. St. Thomas.
St. Thomas.
And those who can go, know you can always send a contribution. You don't know. And bless up the thing. All right? Great.
Tickets, call 876-999 6504. That's 876-999-6504.
Yeah, no, this can send a contribution. No, so
it's 1,000 pre-sold, 1,200 at the gate.
You can't go. All I know, they are fine, send $10. And those that Jamaica send the money. And make the thing work. All right? Great. That said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much. We will be back here next week to discuss some more of these essential topics. Thank you again for your contribution. It was a great evening. And of course, we look forward to Wallarisa next week. Same place, same time. All right? Blessings. Take care. And remember, invite somebody and tell somebody to subscribe to a channel so we can get to the. We want 3 more. How much? 1, 2, 3. See you. Take care.
Positive Vibration 365 Plus Global invites you to Gospel Explosion. Fired up for Jesus, committed to win. Come and worship with the praises. Ministers Alicia Meru, Letitia Thompson, Anika McNaught, Tidra Bennett, Annette Hall, Hazel Taylor, and special guest artist Tasha Palmer Jones, Horace Shepherd Hall, and J Jones 876. Location is not an issue because it's a virtual experience. Join us on October 28, 7 p.m. Jamaica time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. Do not come alone. Bring your family and friends because special prizes will be awarded to those who invite 5 people or more. What are you waiting for? Book the date and see you there.
I begin to